think it's very important with Chardonnay to have fruit and aromatics. This wine has lovely sort of fresh cut pear characters, which I think is a very positive fruit characteristic from Adelaide Hill Chardonnay. There's very pretty floral characters. There's also the barrel fermentation, wild yeast, etc., which allows a little bit of flint, a little bit of, a term we use, I guess, is funk. So there's the fresh pears, there's a little bit of funk, and there's a nice touch of new oak. All very top-end French oak. There's probably no more than about 15 or 20% new oak in the wine, but you get a combination of a little bit of the new oak and other older oak barrel fermentation that gives complexity. I was smelling the wine before, and something I really noticed that I really enjoy is like a cashew nut aromatic, which is something you do get from older oak barrel fermentation. And I think to top the whole thing, because there are some parcels that are earlier picked, there's a lovely lemon, lime, citrus kind of note going through the wine, which I'm really pleased with how the nose has turned out on this wine. Being barrel fermented, the wine has picked up a little bit of that very, very delicate gold hue, which is a very pretty colour. The tank fermented, unoaked parcels are very pale, but the parcels that sit in oak for a little while pick up a little tiny bit of colour, and I think the wine has got a very pretty gold hue to it, which is very bright and fresh and lovely to look at, actually. I think one of the hallmarks of this wine, when you taste it, is very much the texture. There is a very lovely texture of the wine, which again comes from the barrel fermentation, the wild yeast, the lees contact. And I think a flaw in Chardonnay can be if it's all about texture and not about acidity in the finish, the wine lacks balance. It's got that lovely creamy texture on the entrance, but very tangy, crunchy citrus finish, which I think is very important with a glass of Chardonnay. I think that's the feature that really makes you feel like another glass, another sip, and hopefully another bottle. Complexity, again from barrel fermentation, lees, etc., is great. The finish is this lovely sort of spicy, nutty character on the palate once the wine has you've swallowed the wine, and yeah, certainly invites you back for another sip.